Growing up, I was taught that business was a man's world. But I couldn't have been more wrong! This is Cleo Loque, the founder of
Haya Pilipina.
the same company that secured both Catriona Gray and Nadine Lustre as ambassadors. Its advocacy, a Filipino-led fashion and lifestyle brand built around women empowerment, identity, and purpose. One of the most successful multimillionaires my age. What's even crazier is she started us all with 20,000 pesos when she was 15 years old. Cleo, and how old are you now?
22.
And this is her, a day in a life.
This is a day in a life. Trying on futures that might fit right. From screens to scrubs to suits and flights. A day in a life. We're taking our time. School needs a diploma. Life needs discarded. So this is the AZ Job Challenge.
Finally, entrepreneurship. There's a lot that goes into it more than just selling a product. It's communication, leadership, and leverage. But most importantly, attitude mo. That's why I took entrepreneurship in Lasal. And today, we're gonna find out if it's for me. We're gonna see what it's like to live a life of an established entrepreneur. But first, we have to be respectable. Episode 5, a day in the life of an entrepreneur. But before we head to the warehouse, it's my turn to sell. Please, mag-subscribe kayo! On a serious note though, I'm trying my best to write a good story here. Work together with an editor. Ayusin mo yan, editor. And find the best possible guest. So it would really help if you guys subscribe. Okay, let's go! But before the product is actually seen in stores, there are a lot of things that people don't see, aka invisible work. We're gonna witness Cleo outsourcing new products, aligning and planning with the staff, and visit a possible new warehouse. And later in the video, me and Cleo will go head to head in a 3-way selling competition. But before that, Cleo's gonna give us a tour around the multi-million business that she built from scratch.
Now we're gonna give you guys a tour around Haya Pilipina's office and warehouse. This is where we hold our meetings, especially during rundowns. This is our main office. And then, pagbaba natin, this is where the magic happens, aka live selling. Ayan. Sorry, Miss Jenny!
Hi! Oh my God! Naamush ako. Hello! I'm Jenny, one of the live hosts here sa Haya Pilipina.
So how does this help Haya Pilipina?
Of course, we do live selling para kapag may mga customers kami who want answers agad-agad so they can easily buy our products
Tapos same day delivery?
within 24 hours.
Galing! Tapos, saan nila kinukuha to? Where do they get the products?
Of course, from the warehouse.
So what happens here?
Here is where we fulfill our orders, where we store our inventory. This is where our couriers pick up your orders.
Can you give us a brief explanation sa products na meron ka dito?
Of course, so Haya Pilipina sells innovative boob solutions. That's our core product line, but we're gonna expand it this year. We're all
Okay.
about female empowerment. So just like this, the Nip Safe, it's a nipple protective adhesive paste. So we have our best seller here. This is the Bosom Cake.
Expound.
The Bosom Cake.
Expound to men like me. Hindi ko gets it.
The Bosom Cake is a strapless push-up adhesive bra.
Ano yung mga process dito na helps you fulfill yung mga orders?
Can we ask them? Let's ask
Yeah,
them.
sige, go. Ask mo sila.
Who is a volunteer?
Wala!
I'm Miss Jonalyn po. Ang process po namin is, pag meron na pong order na waving, ang mga packer na po yung magpapak dito. May mga picker po tayo, i-scan po nila yung product. Pag naayos na po nila, dadalhin po nila sa designated po na packer. Dito po nila pinapak.
So now, Russco, nag-ocular visit tayo ng mga warehouse. So we've actually been looking for warehouses because we need a bigger space.
How do you think yung warehouse would help you and your operations?
It's actually been a blocker for us kasi so much space, pinagkakasya na lang talaga ng ops team. Buti na lang, very resourceful lang aming ops team.
So this is for ocular sa expansion.
So,
So that's gonna help
Kasi mas
them
malaki.
organize yung operations na
Di ba po?
better. And overall, kasi if you want to produce more product, you need a bigger space. If small yung products mo, wala ka ring magagalawan. Hindi rin siya maging efficient science. Kaya siya ginagawa. Entrepreneurship is basically problem solving in real time. In short, diskarte! Now it's time for the challenge. We have 3 sales-focused challenges. Game number 1, blind selling challenge. Game number 2, the business pitch. And game number 3, crucial thinking challenge. This is a 3-part challenge. So once the challenge is complete, you will be our judge. So comment down below who you think won the challenge. Begin.
Let's start with game 1, the blind selling challenge. So both of you will be given an item and you'll only be given exactly 60 seconds to sell that item to us. Okay, so Russco, can you proceed to the confession room for Cleo? 60 seconds. Don't do anything bad. Your 60 seconds starts now.
Japet, what's your role in Haya Filipina?
That is social.
Okay, now I have these files that I filmed from Japan. It's in my DJI. I need you to transfer the files to your laptop because I need them edited by tomorrow. We have the SD card, you have your laptop. How are you going to transfer it? I can offer you this for 3,000 pesos.
If that's the only case, I'll buy it.
Sell a need, not a want.
Nice. She finished it with spare time. 29 seconds left. Russco, your 60 seconds starts now.
Okay, a connector to your laptop, right? Dalawa siya kasi nakakonect siya sa laptop mo. Pero were you ever put in a situation where outside ka and then you have your laptop, you have your gear. Let's say you're a photographer. Kailangan mo mag-export ng files. This is what you need. Why? Kasi there's an HDMI cord, you can transfer SD cards instantly, mapa-airdrop mo kagad to your client. It solves a problem when you're a freelance photographer kasi instantly mo masisend sa mga customers mo yung files. Next, ito HDMI. Pwede to kapag nag-PS4 ka. Let's say you're with your friends, gusto mo dalhin yung mga PlayStation mo, instantly mo siyang mapaplug. Makakapaglaro kayo because of this. Yun na yun.
Okay, 5 seconds to spare. You guys decide in the comment section who won. Is it Russco? Is it Cleo? You decide. Game 2, the business pitch. So here, you both are gonna be given a location, a situation, and a target market. The goal here is to figure out a product that actually solves that problem. Okay? Cleo, your business problem is travelers with tight airport layovers. Of course, the location is within airport terminals. This involves domestic and international travelers who often miss their flights.
I would sell a service where people can avail a ticket on Klook and may tagasundo sila the moment they land on the airplane. So from the baggage claim to the check-in to the immigration, no lines at all. And I badly need this service because naiwan na ako ng airplane because kailangan ko pang hanapin yung train. I need to speak with the locals in their language. So with this service, kahit 3,000 to 5,000 pesos pa yan. And maglalagay ako ng money back offer kapag naiwan ka.
The problem is students living in tiny dormitories. So the target market, we have the university students. The problem, they have limited space, clutter, poor organization, and multi-use furniture needed by them. Now it's your time to pitch your business.
Okay, so I think the problem here is not a specific product, but a layout of the dormitory. The organizers won't be enough. Proper furniture won't be enough. You need a better person to lay out the dormitory. Designed for sleeping, storage, and studying. Schools eh. You know those things na nakikita mo sa Facebook? Yung mga pag-o-organize down to yung top, yung bottom, storage inside the bed, storage inside the cabinets, what goes on top of the cabinet, designed para sa living ng student.
That's game 2. Guys, comment down below who wins this challenge. Is it Russco? Or is it Cleo? That leads us to the final game, the game 3, the critical thinking challenge. So I'll be giving you a company that is currently facing a marketing challenge right now because of rising competitors. So both of you collaborate and give a marketing strategy pitch to the National Bookstore. We've loved the National Bookstore ever since we're kids, but a lot of competitors right now is doing toy activation inside. Now you pitch a marketing strategy to up the branding of National Bookstore. Your 90 seconds starts now.
So what our solution is here is fixing the system of National Bookstore. Mainly, of course, we consider yung e-commerce ng National Bookstore. Why? Because lahat tayo nagsiswitch na sa digital age. Kaya natin kailangan yung e-commerce. It's more than just a one-stop shop, but it also has to penetrate the market where reliable, durable, and long-lasting materials are provided. Ikaw, Cleo.
Our second idea is to make National Bookstore a third space. Three things that we're going to implement. First is to market it as an experience. Add e-book rent. Kasi diba yung ginagawa natin is we go to National Bookstore and we read books there. So now, since we have digital, para kapag hindi available yung copy nila, no need because they have it in their e-book. It's an experience.
And to add on it also, mainly kasi target market ng National Bookstore before, ako growing up, kids also. So kids can also use yung mga tablets with curated things na pwedeng makonsume nila para alam ng parents na kinukonsume ng mga kids nila is informational yet entertaining as well.
I would also add a panaderia. People want experience. People don't want to go to a store to buy products and be as transactional as everything is. We're going to also sell like taho, pan de coco, and I think it also taps into nostalgia. Hindi siya yung parang hip, modern na coffee shop mo.
And to top all of that off, to compete with yung mga big leagues, they have yung mga pangbata. For us, we can also tap into a collaboration probably with Jellycat. Kasi walang supplier ang Jellycats dito sa Philippines. Konti lang. Mahanap mo lang siya kapag let's say nasa UK ka, e-commerce. Pero if gusto mo maghanap for your significant other, walang nagbebenta pa doon. Okay? I hope you like our pitch. Comment down below if magustuhan nyo.
Yes.
But before we move on to the questions, it's time for our mandatory job ranking. We learned 3 things today. Adaptability, aka discarte, leadership, and risk-taking. Pero would I do this long-term? Let's see how it ranks sa leaderboard. It goes in number 1! Obviously, I mean, I love what entrepreneurs do. But enough about me, it's time to get personal. Let's talk about you guys and what I'd like to call the Pathfinders. And for the first agenda, I'm gonna fulfill my promise. The community shoutout, Rural Foundation. Sabi ni Kenshin Davalos, it's an orphanage based in Oriental Mindoro. So they basically help children and send them to school. Pretty cool. So if you guys can, maybe we can help. We're gonna keep this going. So comment down below yung organization, community, or charity na you guys want to help. And you guys know what's next? Letter F! Comment down below your suggestions. I can be a feather, a farmer, or a fireman. Fair enough about that. Let's ask Cleo personal questions on how she became a multimillionaire at the age of 22. First question. Do you think school is theoretical when it comes to the Filipino education system?
Is this specific for entrepreneurship?
Yes, it is.
Yes. But it depends din sa school. For me, kasi I'm privileged enough na I went to an international school and I have professors who have actual businesses. Alam mo yun, so yung mga prof ko, like CFO, I'm sure you can relate, like business owners na nag-retire, na gusto magturo. But then, I also visit a lot of public schools kasi nagtutok ako and mga business students yung kausap ko. Unfortunately, their curriculum is very traditional. When they teach about marketing, nasa ano pa rin, like 40s. But it's not the same anymore. Especially in our generation, very technology forward tayo. So yes, it's kind of more theoretical and traditional pa rin. And also the professors, I think that's number 2. The quality of professors, because you cannot teach entrepreneurship when you haven't started a business.
Exactly.
And unfortunately, that's the case for a lot of schools.
Exactly. Question number 2. If experience is the best teacher, what is the most painful lesson you're actually thankful for?
It's letting go of my parents from the company. So, of course, they loaned me as my starting capital. Nangutang ako sa kanila ng 20,000 pesos. But I was still a solo founder for 2 years. And then siguro mga 3rd year when we were growing, my parents helped me. So I really, literally employed them inside the company. And then a year passed down the line, we had to part ways. I think that's the most painful lesson yet. Because for some, it really works. Pero sometimes, it's really a matter of prioritization. It's just something that I had to learn the hard way to separate family and friendship from business.
Okay, question number 3. How did you build this multi-million company from just 20,000 pesos.
It's the snowball effect. My first breakthrough when I was starting was when Tala by Kyla, who's my friend now, Janet, I love you so much, she bought 1,000 t-shirts from me. She paid me 500,000 pesos. And sa simula, I'm not taking any money from the business. Lahat ng kinikita ko, binabalik ko lang sa negosyo until mag-snowball. Yun yung unang kapital ko for nipple pasties. Ako, I'm a huge believer kasi of starting small. You don't need to start big. I think bootstrapping teaches you how to be resourceful. So I made use of what I had at that time. It's a long game. I've juggled running the business together with finishing college. So it's really a long game. For me, hindi ako naniniwala sa instant gratification. Lahat ng ads na nakikita nyo, nayayaman kayo on an instant, is a scam. Okay, maiba naman. Ikaw, Russco, I feel like you're very passionate about this. Do you want to become an entrepreneur?
So Russco, today you lived one of your dream professions. You learned that it's not given, it's earned. Now, given the struggle of being an entrepreneur, is it for you? Well, personally, nothing comes easy. Most especially in an industry where you have to build your way up. But if that's what it takes, you would have to outwork everybody, including yourself every day. And that should be perfectly fine. Kasi para sa'yo yan eh. So are you team diploma or team discarte? Well, the safe answer is both, right? But you're making me choose. I don't want to play safe. So this is an opinion of a person that has been working for 6 years while finishing entrepreneurship in college. Honestly, to me, discard is more important. Kasi a person who finds a way while growing would always beat the smartest person in the room. Don't get me wrong though, a degree is important as well. It's your credibility eh. And it's really necessary if you want to become an architect, an engineer, a lawyer, a doctor, and many more professions. But if you want to become an entrepreneur, proven work with the right mindset is important yun eh. You need to dream big. Be obsessed. And don't let anyone ever tell you to be realistic. Not only in entrepreneurship, but in your everyday choices. So be the best version of yourself. So to answer the question, is it fulfilling? Definitely. Would I want to do it? That's not even a question. The question is, what do I sell?